Having analyzed the results of its activity for the last year, the management of our company decided to conduct an advertising campaign. As part of our marketing strategy, we plan to start packaging our popular product in individual polyethylene bags. We plan to package our powder for treatment of colds by dosing it into a transparent polyethylene bag. Filling is the process of batching bulk drugs in a variety of plastic and glass containers. We have been manufacturing pharmaceuticals for 25 years, and we are constantly mastering new products. Our enterprise is a part of a large production association in Smolensk. We plan to start packaging the drug in bags in 5 months, so that we could conduct an advertising campaign as soon as possible. I, as a leading pre-production technologist, was commissioned to find equipment which would ensure powder packing in sachets with the possibility to increase machine productivity. The main criteria of the search were: firstly, the equipment should be fully automated, feeding of the bag, seam welding, trimming. Secondly, the machine control should be simple and clear. The machine was planned to be located in the assembly and packing shop. An important condition was to ensure the output of not less than 3,000 bags per day in one shift operation of the plant, and the possibility of its subsequent increase. It was planned to use transparent plastic bags to produce the drug. As a technologist, I understand that at all stages of production, it is important to comply with the requirements for pharmaceuticals. The level of humidity, the temperature in the room. In pharmaceutical production, it is necessary to carry out analytical quality control of raw materials and finished products. We must use quality equipment to meet the requirements of the hygienic services. Therefore, I took the choice of automatic equipment for packaging the drug in polyethylene bags seriously. I began to solve the difficult problem with the most popular way: search on the internet. On the recommendation of colleagues, the first thing I did was to look for European manufacturers. By myself, I chose 2 companies, one in Italy and one in the Netherlands. After sending a request to their email, 3 days later I received a reply from the Italian company, which said that they could not deliver equipment due to the suspension of its production. The company from the Netherlands wrote in the email that they do not work with CIS countries. The first step did not turn out to be a good one for me. I understood that there are no hopeless situations, so I continued looking for a solution. I found similar equipment for filling powder into bags from 3 Chinese manufacturers. I contacted them by phone. Managers of the companies I chose did not answer me. Can their machine seal seams? Cut the bags automatically? Will it provide an output of 300 bags per hour? When you can get a finished machine? To all of these questions I heard the phrase, "We'll do it." One company started talking to me in Chinese, and I ended the conversation. In the end, I came to the conclusion that I myself will not be able to choose the equipment for filling bags, and decided to turn to a specialist. I needed a professional who would give complete information about the machine, its features, test the equipment with our material, talk about delivery terms. It was decided not to consider Chinese intermediaries from the very beginning, because often manufacturers from China have their own direct resellers. I did not want to go through this stage all over again, so I decided to turn to Russian intermediaries for help. I made the choice of a specialist, based on the following criteria: long period of work in the market of pharmaceutical equipment sales, positive customer feedback, the availability of information on the company's website, and convenient terms of delivery of the machine. According to these parameters, I selected 4 companies. After sending an email request to all of them, I didn't get any answer from 2 of them. One company warned me that they don't have their own adjuster, and that I would have to install the equipment myself. This option did not suit me. Only one manager from Moscow was able to quickly give me competent and constructive answers to my questions. I also liked the business-like approach of this specialist. The manager of this company was polite, asked a lot of clarifying questions about the required capacity of the equipment, what material we use for packing, loading volume. After a preliminary consultation over the phone, the specialist suggested the equipment for batch dosing of the drug in bags. I coordinated this option with the management of our company, and we concluded a contract for the delivery of the selected machine. During the whole period of manufacturing, I received an email report of the readiness of the order. The machine was delivered in the time specified in the contract. An individual bag was formed from a PVC film reel, and our powder came in. The equipment was made of stainless steel. Control is simple and straightforward. All processes are automated: seam welding, trimming with display of indicators on the control panel. Within 2 weeks after receipt of the machine, we were able to install it, make adjustments, and train the employee. As a result, we put the drug into production in the new packaging in just 4 months. Perhaps I would not have got such an excellent result in such a short time if I had gone the way of selecting the machine myself. Experience showed that the decision to seek professional help in selecting equipment for batch dosing drug in sachets, was correct. By talking to a real professional, I have become a little smarter myself, learned a lot, and am absolutely convinced that a good teacher is one whose words and deeds don't differ. I checked this out on my own experience.